combo.
Ultra combo!
Yo, yo.
Awesome victory! Ready! Fight! Solid combo breaker! Walk out! on. Ready. Fight. Awesome combo. Lockout. Hyper.
Yo, yo.
Ready. Fight. Monster combo. Lockout. Beastly combo.
Yo, yo.
Insane combo! Awesome victory! Ready. Fight! Lock out! Hyper combo! Lock out! Awesome combo!
Mic check. Can you
Yo, yo.
Jesus, it sounds so low. Hold on. I sound extremely low. Alright. Mic check. Probably hear a little bit of like echo maybe? Jesus. How does it sound audio-wise? I can't really tell. Sound good? It echoes? Alright, how about now? Alright, hold on. Sounds like a cathedral. That's because this is a cathedral. Hold on. I think I can maybe, just maybe, fix this a little bit. Maybe this will make it sound a little more, a little less. No, this still sounds kind of terrible. Still, a little terrible. Sorry, kind of doing this on the fly. Yeah, well, I know it sounds okay. I can hear the echo myself, but hold on. Maybe I need to. Upward compressor, I've never even used this. Let me see. Oh god, it sounds worse. It sounds even worse. I think it sounds worse. I'm not quite certain. I'm not quite certain on how bad it actually sounds, but I'm trying some settings here to see if maybe it sounds better, potentially. Oh crap. I can hear a hiss. Don't want that. Maybe it's the gain. Let's turn that down a little bit. Let's see. Mic check, mic check. Let me see, maybe. Let me snooze that commercial real quick. And hopefully. Oh god. Yeah, I don't want that. I heard that like immediately. Immediately, as soon as I turned that thing up, I heard that shit sound terrible. Mic check, mic check. I don't know, I'm gonna have to mess with the check, mic check. Oh god, yeah, no, he's good for this. Dane, good for this. The gate is actually what's making that hiss. It's kind of weird. So I do see that you said that you tried the pot-belly roast beef with a jus. I think this is gonna have to do for now. I'm gonna have to kind of mess with these settings and Now I guess this is good enough. The potbelly roast beef with the jus, and it was good, dude. I freaking told you, man. Potbellies. Don't sleep on potbellies. And I'll be the first one to tell you, after you indulge in some inebriation, it goes without saying that sandwich is. And to be honest with you, like, I don't know how much you pay for it, along with like your chips and like maybe your drink, but like it's, considering the quality of the food, man, it's pretty damn like affordable, even in this economy. It's not bad. I can also turn down the volume for KI. Be back in 10 minutes. Don't worry about it, man. See you. Do it up. Do it up.
Django. Fight on.
I guess you guys will just have to put up with a little bit more of my voice than usual, so. Excuse me.
Fight on. Ready. Fight. Combo breaker. Knockout. Hyper combo. Yo, yo.
Oh yeah.
Ready. Fight. Combo breaker. Combo Yeah. I'm afraid your path ends here. Awesome victory! Ready. Fight! Follow that! Lock out! Lock out! Hyper combo! Shadow counter! Lock out! Master combo! Ready! Fight! Lock out! I'm afraid your path ends here. Awesome victory!
Whew. Can you get me one out of it, please? Oh, really appreciate it. Thank you.
ends here.
Supreme victory!
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Awesome victory!
Oh no, it's okay. But if it bothered me, I will tell you. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Ladies and gents, apologies for the quietness and all that jazz. I was just taking care of something really quick in the middle of a game. Had to talk. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good night. It's a chilly night out here in the Midwest. As per the usual this time of the year. And I must say, it could be a lot worse. So I can't complain too much. Welcome back, Ricky. I'm back. Had to walk my dog. Rick, you know, I have to say, every time you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm sure you have some memories of watching this. I'm sure at some point you were a fan of Jerry Springer and seeing people catch hands. I'm sure you were a fan of Maury, which is still running, I believe. Judge Judy, you know, all of that garbage daytime TV. I don't quite remember if she did daytime TV or she just had a talk show. I could have swore she was an actress of some kind. But every time that I see Ricky written in any variety, I'm sure you know where this is going. But the last name is Lake. Ricky Lake. Straight up. Sally Jesse. Raphael. I don't know who the hell those people are.
Fight.
I have no idea who the hell Sally Jesse Raphael is.
Ready. Fight.
Who the hell is that? Yeah, Ricky Lake. Jenny Jones? Bro, I've never heard of these names in my life. The only reason I even know, like, Ricky Lake is because I remember hearing it when I was, like, maybe, like, late 90s, and I was a little kid. I barely know who the hell she is. You're old? Yes. Everybody that fucking grew up playing this game is old at this point. I mean, I know who Rick Astley is. That's that fucking meme.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Awesome victory!
I never heard the song. I was not born when that song was... I had not been born yet when that song came out. I mean, I wasn't even born, like... Like, you know who I like from that era of music? Depeche Mode. But I think a lot of people like, in some like form or fashion, they like Depeche Mode because they do have some like, even like in like they're more like obscure stuff. Like I won't lie to you, like my interest in like music for like a while when I was a little kid was basically all the 80s stuff that was before I was born. Like early 80s, stuff like that. Um, and into like the deep 80s, but I have to say, like, I think it took about like, maybe like, at the turn of the century, like with some of the music that kind of really like I resonated with. Um, Not because of like teen angst, which you know every fucking person goes through, but just in general, like I was so hardcore into like playing guitar. My dad started teaching me since I was like I think like 3. I had my own like really small guitar, and he was showing me chords and stuff. But at that point, I was listening like to like Janet Jackson because of my brothers, my sisters, Paula Abdul, the Beatles. I was listening to um, Joy Division, 80s rap, 90s rap, kind of like all over the place. And then it turned into like metal with like Limp Bizkit, Korn, and stuff like that. Linkin Park and all that stuff at the turn of the century. But I still like Depeche Mode has kind of been a staple for me. Like throughout my entire life, like I haven't heard their music in a while, but I know that I like their stuff a lot. So oh yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, to be honest with you, like I only know like that one song. I never paid attention to any of the other stuff, but that one song's pretty good. I cannot say that I've heard the rest of their music, however. Sum 41, I remember some of Sum 41 for sure. I think they were like on the Crazy Taxi OSTs and stuff like that, or not OSTs, but like, you know. I've heard of Everclear and 311, but I've never listened to their music. That's crazy. Yeah, and then my dad listened to like obviously like the classics are like Johnny Cash, Elvis, and the big names, ABBA and Cher and stuff like that. My dad wasn't really, like funnily enough. So like my dad, like, he listened to like stuff like Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff like that, but he never got into like the 70s music. I think the 70s, like early 70s and after that, he was like, this music fucking sucks, right? But he was also, I think, like in his. My dad was in his like early 30s at that point. And he was starting to like not pay attention to music. Granted, they didn't have stuff like Spotify and things like that even at that point. But he was like, man, all this like groovy shit. Like he didn't like the Bee Gees. He didn't like like any of those groups. Like he was so against the music. He was like, nah. My dad did not like rap at all, nor was that his time. Evanescence was pretty good. I'm a big fan of more of Lacuna Coil than Evanescence, but Evanescence is pretty good. My dad this year would have been 70. I think this year my dad would be either turning 78 or 79, one of the two. I mean, how could he not like the Bee Gees? I mean, it was past his time, The time where like music meant something to him, where there's something that music reaches deep within inside of like a human being when you're in your early teens to like, I don't know. Can't believe I missed. I thought it was very much of what's considered the oldies era. Ah, yeah, I wanted that. I wanted that. He got me.
You're not worthy prey.
Awesome victory!
Like, my brothers introduced me to, like, a Tribe Called Quest, and a bunch of other, like, different rap, obviously Ice Cube and Dr. Dre and shit like that. Oh yeah, MJ for sure. I wasn't too big of a Michael Jackson fan, like as I barely remember any of his music. Like outside of like the hits. Madonna definitely bad. Madonna's got some hits too, bro. And it wasn't even necessarily like I wasn't interested in the music, or sorry, in the singing. The beats on some of those songs are fucking ridiculous. A guitar riff. A guitar riff for what? Dude, smash and grab all the time. What, do you just want like something to like fucking jam out to or what? I mean, just a riff is, I don't know. Besides, I don't think that person does that for free. And that was before they even really got the spotlight, right? Well, whatever the case may be. I don't know how big of a spotlight it really is, but you play drums? I'm pretty sick. Playing some good old I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh love. Yeah. The I wanted to learn drums as a kid, but my dad said no. And that was considering that my second eldest brother out of the two literally like He could play the keyboard. He could play bass and guitar, which is what I do. I only play a little bit of bass though. Like I don't know the intricacies of it. Kind of like with a guitar. Which it's about the same thing. It's a little bit of a different concept, but my brother learned how to play the trumpet. He learned how to play the sax. It was wild to me, and I don't know why my dad was like so against me playing the drums. I don't know if he just thought that I didn't have like the brain capacity to fucking do it. And he inadvertently kind of prevented me from like aspiring to do all that. You know? It's like when you have like the hindsight, right? Like there's a lot of times where you're gonna have to tell your kids no about quite a few things. But then there's gonna be those things where they're gonna be like, I should probably let this kid fucking do this. He might excel at it. You know? Like parents don't give you the opportunity at times to like fuck around and find out, as they say. I don't know what his reasoning was for it, but he just like, no, play the goddamn guitar. And I don't know if he thought that I was going to be the prodigy in the family or what. I still do play it, my guitar. I lost all of my gear that I had to hook it up to my PC and stuff in a flood. Including 3 guitars. 1 acoustic, 2 electric, and then I ended up having to purchase one a few years back. We went to Guitar Center with my dad, and he was like, so what are you buying? And I'm like, I'm gonna buy a new guitar. Yeah, FAFO indeed. And I bought a new guitar, and that was fun. What is this? Fuck that up. What? Why did it come out? And my brother also did like DJ stuff too, but my brother's the one that ended up with a band. I played with a couple of different people. I don't know if you've ever heard of a band called Mudvayne. I used to play with the lead singer's cousin of Mudvayne. Once upon a time. This is crazy. Yeah, they were mainstream. It's not like they were like non-point or something like that, or like or like some of those other metal bands that kind of like a little obscure that were basically doing the same thing. Mudvayne played a song. One of the most famous songs is "Dig." Death Blooms, Not Falling. Basically, the early stuff. Like most artists, you know, their early stuff is kind of like what everybody kind of goes with. But yeah, we played in a. I say this with air quotes, a band. And I ended up meeting Chad. The guy's name is Chad Gray. I ended up meeting the guy, the lead singer of the band, before they even, or maybe they had already, because you know what? They lived in a pretty substantially high mid class area. Mid-high, I don't even know how you say it. And I know that at some point they moved to like, I think it's like maybe like a 20-minute drive, 25-minute drive near the same area where it was a gated community. Obviously, I think that's when they started, you know, when the paychecks started coming in and stuff. So. That was pretty cool. Fight on. I got I got to meet Kevin Bacon as well, that one actor. I met the Foo Fighters at an Exxon. Fight. Pull back the corner, jumping back. Person's doing a lot of command grab. Awesome victory. And I'm letting him get away with it. you ever heard of a duo named Ratatat? Is that kind of like that indie band or whatever? I don't really listen to indie, if that's what it is. I think I've seen the name. Indie and like the style of like where it's like a bunch of like really scruffy, grungy looking dudes playing like melancholic, like electric guitars, like soft electric guitars, singing about I don't even know. It's like a cross between like Coldplay. Like the music that's like the music that like I think it was like the late 2010s, if not like early 20 teens, that sort of like brought back banjos into like the mainstream for a very tiny amount of time. To be honest with you, if you were to like rewind time and go back like a few years, it kind of reminds me of like the more recent song, and I only say this song because I don't like it. That thunder and lightning. I don't like music like that. I think that music, to me personally, it's not something I enjoy. Or it sounds kind of like country, but like deep. Like, I like country music, and like real country music, not the stuff that it is now. The country music that's out now is literally pop music. It's literally pop music. And like even they started introducing like trap beats into it. And I mean, there's something to be said about like it's very smart in the way that they've incorporated these elements from other genres into country music. It's interesting that they're able to make it. But then again, you can make anything fit in just about anything as long as you have the right kind of, as long as it fits within the chord progressions of what you're doing. And if you manage to and the timing, but if you manage to like master those instruments appropriately or get the sounds to really pop, you can definitely do a lot with music, right? But it's not my cup of tea. Thunder and lightning is some lazy BS. Why do you say that? Jelly roll guy? Doesn't ring a bell. Is this a song or? As one of the dudes that sings like that melancholic, like I like melancholy sounding stuff, but like some of it is like so far out of like what I listen to that it's like ugh. And I understand why people enjoy it, right? Like I said, there's something to be said about how these producers are able to fit these elements into the music. It's somewhat impressive, to be fair. Um, like even like metal music started incorporating like trap beats and stuff into like the music. And with metal music, it kind of fits here and there. I'm not too fond of it either. And this is coming from the person that does enjoy like the stuff that came before and the stuff that has come after, some here and there. The person that enjoys like new metal, right? Which is like we mentioned, Korn, Mudvayne, Slipknot, all of those guys, right? Limp Bizkit, and a lot of people that liked metal before think that that's complete garbage, and that it's kind of cringy music. Linkin Park, stuff like that. It's like Nelly and Tim McGraw type of sound. Interesting. Very interesting. I know those two artists. Can't name any other songs by off the top of my head, but I know who they are and I've heard their music before. Not bad. And they're all right. This guy is fucking crappy. Like Errol Smith and Run DMC? Oh, yeah, of course. That completely makes sense. Okay, I understand now. I was just mashing jab right there. No, stop it. There's a couple of guys. Is it Living Color? That one famous song they got? I'm gonna have to look it up after this. But I think they're called Living Color. I only ever listened to that song because it's fucking amazing. But I forgot what the hell it's called. Cheap ass Ripta. No, don't do that. Let me see. Let me look up what the hell this song is called real quick. Because now I'm curious. Living color. Cult of Personality is what it's called. Cult of Personality. That song is amazing. For the time that it came out in, it's a crazy good song. Crazy good song. I'm trying to remember, like, you ever like something so much and then you try to remember exactly like a song or like a show or a movie, and you know that you absolutely love the shit out of it, but for the life of you, man, like you could have signed a contract, bro. You couldn't like remember it if your life depended on it, type of deal. I can't remember how it goes, but it's a great song. Oh yeah, but yeah, that song. That song fucks. That song is delicious. Cult of Personality. Oh yeah. Fight. I tried to jump a little too late. I pushed the button on accident. I'm assuming he was thinking that it was gonna catch kind of like Saber Wolf stuff, like Saber Wolf thing, but it doesn't do that. At least not to my knowledge. At least not to my knowledge, it doesn't do that. I think TJ has the most aggressive kind of like, fuck you, you're on the way of my fist, as opposed to this guy, or fucking Ripper. Damn, that still caught me. Jumping. Grabbing, though. Stop it. Mashing grab. The problem is that Riptor doesn't dash, she can run full screen. I mean, you kind of have things around that, right? Whether it's a fireball or... Wait, does the full screen dash, does that have armor? Tail flip can stop the run into? Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, like, not everybody's gonna fall for that. And at some point you'll see it so much, you'll be like, this thing is... Why are you doing this? This is not good. Like, you know, in some form or fashion, in this genre of video games, or actually, I'll be honest with you. So, like a situation in Gears of War, that shooting game has footsies because your health regenerates relatively quickly. When you do some off-the-wall shit, and you can do that to just about anybody, right? Like, sometimes it works. Why does it work? Because it's in the game. But eventually you see it so enough that you're not going to get bamboozled, you know, over and over and over again. I mean, it might work at the beginning. Maybe you're just really not adept at, like, seeing or figuring these things out or catching on to it quickly, but at some point it will happen. Regardless of your skill level, you will start to see that enough, and you will be like, okay, I know what to do in this situation like the back of my hand. It does have armor? I thought only the shadow move had armor. I know that she can do, I had, Pinya had doing it to me when I would try to DP. They would just do, the armored headbutt run. And it was like, man, like, that sucks. Like, how am I supposed to get around that shit? You know? I've never played this matchup before. What's up, Dudley? Welcome, welcome. Only other character that can run is Tuscan. His multi-sequence. Yeah, that's true. But he doesn't have armor. He can go through stuff. Unless it's a low, you know? Wonder if Tusk can bypass Aganos? His AA? I don't know. I've never even like played that card. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Neutral quick stand Aganos? I don't know. That's a good question. She was walking like she was in the Thriller video? Yeah, she does do shit like that. I've never played, I think, Sabira versus Shin. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the hell happened that match. But it seemed abusive and depressive. To a certain degree. I think Shin, if she really wants to, she wants to, she can really lock you down. Doodly, what the hell are you doing up at this hour? I haven't seen you in a while. Bunker's in here? Yeah, ask him. I think he uses Tusk all the time, right? between the new tattoo and some annoying dice I haven't been getting to sleep early. Oh, okay. Bringing the near with 2 arm sleeves. No shit. What'd you get? You got any pictures? Or it's supposed to not work. How the hell did that reach him? I could have popped instinct. Bare hand on my left hand, rinse on my right hand. I want to get a sleeve solely of hieroglyphics. It should be done with the right sleeve by the end of the next month. Damn, dude. How much are you paying for that? That's a lot of work. Wait, you're getting all of that now? That's an insane amount of work. $1,500 for the left sleeve and hand. Considering the amount of work that you're getting, in this economy, I guess that's not too bad. It sounds about right, I guess. 3K for the rifle sleeve. Looks a little laggy. Dude's doing a good job too. It's all back black and gray. Oh, okay. That might be why it's actually. I mean, it'll look cool, but that might be why it might be a little bit on the cheaper end of things necessarily. You're not using a whole lot of color. Dude, in order to get something like that done, like, you have to make sure that you trust the person with their ability to draw some sick ass shit. That, like, and especially because of the money, right? Not only is it, I mean, it's technically not permanent. Oh yeah, I like these little funny combos. Dash it. Also, just kind of gotta get the feel person out when you meet them. Stanley. Yeah, I'm trying to see it. I thought I had instinct. Polynesian style. Never seen that. Interesting. Yeah, his DP is fast. Well, at least, like you said, if you're healing up on that stuff, you got nothing but time, that's good. And it's good that you're giving yourself kind of, this is the thing, Doodly, that I think at this point you probably realize in your life that it's good to be patient with yourself. Just, you know. And if you're being patient with yourself, why not give yourself something that you want, That's good. I'm glad to hear that now. I don't have any tats myself. I've always thought about it. Maybe I should get one, get something nice and clean. But like, I look at my hands and I'm like, do I really want to put something or like my wrist or under my arm somewhere? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, that's just not who I am, I guess. I don't know. Polynesian style outside of Chick-fil-A. That's funny. Oh shit, the mirror match. had no idea that regular slide, heavy slide beats the shit out of that. I don't know how to play Shadow Jack. Yeah, Rex, you don't want to get just one just to get one. Yeah, he did. He did waste that fucking meter. Oh no. What's happening? Dude, I was like halfway down the fucking screen when he hit that shit. Or I don't even know. I don't remember how exactly it worked, but I'm pretty sure that he did it when I did it. Or like very close timing. Yeah, I like as far as the tattoo is concerned, literally like there's been a want, but not a need, obviously. But yeah, like I really don't know, like to be honest with you, the other like aspect of like getting a tat is like knowing that it's quote unquote forever. And obviously it costs money to get it taken off, right? Like I wouldn't know what the hell to get. Like when you get a tattoo, you're essentially branding yourself. Oh, he did do it first. Okay. Like there used to be, I remember my dad at one point told me, he's like, you think you ever go and get these fucking tattoos? Because if you decide to commit a crime or you do something, they can track your ass. And it's like, well, why would I commit a crime to begin with? And he's like, why would you get a fucking tattoo to begin with, asshole? And you know, it's dad, so. And my dad was that kind of guy where he would shut your shit down. You know, with some, I wouldn't call it common sense. It was just like a fucking instant rebuttal of shut your goddamn lips. Listen to me, you know? Quit fucking with me. I've had piercings in the past. Nothing too crazy. Just on the lobe. But those closed up, I want to say about like 7 years back. Something like that, 6, 7 years back. Yeah, you kind of came full circle. That makes sense. I'm trying to pop instinct. Oh, that's so ass. I tried to pop instinct. I tried 3 times on my wake up. Got fucking smacked up in the fucking jawbone. Right in the collarbone, actually. Oh, let's see. Why would I have someone tell me when God designed me perfectly? True. True. Wake up. Fireball. Interesting. I'm a fan of coming smart. If I'm gonna get inked, I'm going to. Bro, you get anybody to like copy like Stan Lee's art, like yeah, like Wolverine, like stuff like that, like X-Men stuff, yeah. Yeah, like even like you guys know what Metal Gear Solid is to some degree, I'm assuming. Like that's one of my favorite franchises. Like that's not a fighting game. Like just it's single player, obviously. But like even like getting like something that's inspired by that franchise and in that art style, like Yoji Shinkawa, I think is his name. I would love some artwork like that somewhere Not a sleeve, probably like under my arm or somewhere. And to be honest with you, like I like tattoos where I can actually see them, like look at them. If I put a tattoo on myself where I can't even look at it like in first person, to me it's like, what the hell's the point? You know? What am I doing? Yeah, I love those guys. Like I knew my dad had a friend that he worked with for General Electric with. The dude had a tat of fucking Tom from Tom and Jerry. You know, and he was he was a chimney smoker, and like he was a big, tough, fucking broad ass dude, right? Like, and to me as a kid, it's basically it was thunder. Long blonde hair. Like piercing fucking ice cold blue eyes. And he cursed like a sailor, bro. Siphon Filter was pretty alright. I think nowadays those games are looked at as mid, but it's only because we're so far removed from how long it's been since those games are out. I much prefer Metal Gear, but Siphon Filter was not bad. I think a lot of us that grew up liking those kinds of games probably like, to a certain extent, like the Sam Fisher games, you know, Splinter Cells and stuff like that. But Siphon Filter was more actiony. It wasn't imperative to not get spotted, and I mean, you could argue that in Metal Gear it's not imperative either, but your chances of survival were far less of that of fucking Logan or whatever the hell his name was. In Metal Gear and in Splinter Cell, you were like weaker. Obviously, the first Metal Gear games were arcadey as hell and stuff like that, and they still are arcadey, but like you would die so easily, right? If you were like caught off guard by like insurmountable firepower, yeah, you're gonna get fucked. All right, Dudley, appreciate you coming by. It's getting time for me to grab some food too, here soon. So you take care of yourself, man. Hopefully you get healed up, and I mean, I would love to see the progress of your tats, but show them shits once you're finished, man. We'll find a way to check it out. Tenchu? Dude, you know what? I played the first one, never finished it. It was too difficult for me at the time. I was a little ass kid. But I thought the concept was cool. Sneaking up on dudes, and also that fucking game was anime as fuck. The music in it is pretty incredible. The music is like some like 70s ass. I don't even know how the hell to explain it, but it's fucking good. The music on that game is amazing. No problem, homie. You take care of yourself. That's so far under as fuck. still did it? He did it. Oh yeah. Wow, that was interesting. I couldn't go into Ultra?
Supreme victory.
Is it to it? Okay, yeah, cool. Final game. Wake up, Brad. Who's teaching these? Who's teaching these people, bro? Interesting. Got him. Alright, ladies and gents, I am starving at the moment. It's been pretty cool. Hey, there's 9 people in here. Chilling. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, ladies and gents, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna go grab some food. You guys enjoy the rest of your evenings. There's that Kulo Alvaro. What up, homie? That fucking guy. The Bunker Ripper himself. Raphael and Ricky. You guys have a good rest of your nights, man. Take it easy. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.